Hello, I'm your host Jo Linsdell and this is Writers and Authors Television. Coming up in today's show, we have special guest Sarah Denier, who's going to be sharing some tips with you about writing young adult paranormal and balancing reality and fiction in a paranormal world. Also stay tuned because I'll be telling you a few ways that you can maximize your free download days on Amazon. And then we have some special news coming up in the news as well. So stick around, hope you enjoy the show.
Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Denier, and I'm happy to share with you today my debut novel, Kimber, Book 1 in the Kimber trilogy. I'll also be talking with you a little bit about why I chose to write in the paranormal genre and what it was like to keep a little bit of reality in this paranormal world. So first off, really what made me decide to write in the paranormal genre for Kimber was that it was something I was not accustomed to whatsoever. I've done a lot of writing in nonfiction, thrillers, mysteries, stuff like that. So when I decided to write this book, I knew that I wanted to step out of my comfort zone just to grow as an author and gain a little bit more ground on areas that I wasn't comfortable with yet. One thing I learned about writing in the paranormal genre was that it is completely limitless. Abilities, powers, places, there's nothing your characters can't do. So I'd recommend definitely having a good character development. That way it's easier for you to stay on track and keep within the story without going a little bit off track. For Kimber, I really wanted her to have a sense of reality. So even though she's surrounded by this paranormal world that she doesn't even know existed, I really wanted her to be just like you or I, living in the world. So I had to remember when writing from her point of view that she didn't know what was going on over the fence. So when I was writing the paranormal side of the book, I also had to keep that in mind also. So it's all about letting the readers know what's going on without giving them too much, especially if you're writing from the main character's point of view. If you're writing in third person, second person, it could be a little bit different, but when writing in the first person point of view, I really just like to stay on key and not really give away too much, because in normal day life, you wouldn't really know what the other person's doing. And that's really all that I have. I hope this was a little bit knowledgeable for you guys, and you can pick up my book at Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com, and we'll see you later. Thanks for having me.
Now, for those of you that are signed up with the Amazon KDP program, you'll be aware of the fact that you have 5 days where your book can be available as a free download. Now, this is actually a really, really good marketing tool. Now, for some of you might think, yeah, but I don't want to give away my book for free. Giving away your book for free can actually get you really, really good results. Now, not only can it be a great way for getting more reviews posted on your product page, and people posting the reviews, if they've downloaded the book on the free day, will show up as a verified sale on Amazon. Now, this is a very important thing to remember. Also, the visibility that you get through your free download days can be huge for your book. So really, really don't underestimate it. Now, if you check down in today's video description, you will find a link which takes you to a resource where you can find lots of sites that specialize in advertising free download days. Now, when you have your free download day program, which you yourself pick the date, Amazon do not pick it for you, you pick the dates when your book is going to be available for free download. You can then contact these various different sites and they will promote your free download, which means they are promoting your book as well. Now, these are completely free to do as well, so it's not going to cost you a penny. It will cost you a little bit in time, sending out the emails and things, reaching out to these sites to see if they can help promote your book as well, but really, really worth it. You can also reach out to people on Twitter and Facebook, because again, a lot of these sites either have their own pages or their own accounts where they also post out the various different free downloads that are happening on that day. Some actually, there are different groups and things which specialize in these free downloads. They don't even have a separate website, they're just on the social media networks. So have a look around and reach out to these guys, because they can really be your very best friend when it comes to reaching the top of the charts on your free download days. Now obviously the more publicity you get for your free download day, the higher chances of getting more downloads. So you want to be posting about it to your website, to your blog. If you have a newsletter, you want to include it on there as well to let people know in advance that it's going to be available as a free download. On the day itself, you'll maybe want to organize some guest posts or interviews so that you can, slot that in that it's available for free download on that particular day as well. That can be a great way of getting extra downloads on there as well. Because remember, if you hit the bestsellers charts on your free download day, although you might not be making the profit and royalty on that day, you still have bestseller status, which means that Amazon, through their little algorithm, will be pushing your book because it's shown to be a popular book. You can also increase your chances of being on the top rated lists and other categories that Amazon have by being a winner on your free download day. So look into the various different ways that you can maximize the number of free downloads that you have. Check out the file below, like I said, that has some excellent links in it for you. And really make the most of this marketing tool. Now, you've gone through all the effort of promoting your actual free download day through various different things, but it doesn't stop there. You want to make the most of the days that follow your free download as well, because they can also mean big things for you. So if you're on Twitter, you want to be sending out hashtags like borrow, Amazon Prime, KDP or KDP Select, Amazon, bestseller, if for example you reach the bestseller charts the previous day through your free download. All these kind of hashtags can help put your book in front of your right audience there. And for example, Amazon Prime members who can borrow your book, earning you then a share of the fund from Amazon for the month, can be a nice little way to get your book in front of more people, which again, hopefully if they enjoy it, they will share the review, they will tell other people about it, and therefore your sales will increase. But it also gains you a little bit of extra money as well, because you earn your share of the lending fund for the month from Amazon. So, don't underestimate it. And obviously, if your book does become a bestseller and go down really well on the free download day, then make sure you take some screenshots as well so you can see the bestseller on Amazon ranking and things, so that you can then share them on social media and things later as well, and they become part of your marketing strategy there as well. In the news this month, 6th of March is World Read Aloud Day. The link is below if you want to check out more information about it. But basically the title's pretty self-explanatory. So anyway, try to get involved with this event by reading your book aloud. You can go maybe organise something at a library or a school or a local bookstore, or if you don't want to go for the in-person route for whatever reason, then maybe you could try doing it in front of your webcam. Organise a Google Hangout where maybe a group of you can get together and do readings from your books. Experiment with it a little bit, but try and get involved, because it's a great way for spreading the love of reading across the board. So anyway, that's that. In other news, I'm still looking for presenters for this year's Promo Day event as well. Promo Day is happening on 25th of May. The website is www.promoday.info, so go check it out. Basically, I'm looking for people who have tips and advice to share with their fellow writing colleagues. Now, the emphasis of the event is about book marketing and promotions. But I'm a little bit flexible. So anyway, go to the blog, which is promoday.blogspot.com, and fill out the presenter application form that you'll find online. You can pick between doing a written forum event or by doing a video webinar, whichever suits you best. So anyway, hop on over to there. The sooner you can get that through, the more publicity and things you'll get through it. Also through the event, any of you that want to have your book featured in the bookstore, you can have your book featured in the bookstore at Promo Day for the cost of just €5, which is like nothing. But anyway, it all helps go towards building a better site for the next year and things like that, but also gets you an awful lot of visibility. So go to the site again, you can check out under sponsorship opportunities more information about that. That's what I have time for today. Thank you for tuning in again, and I hope to see you next month.